Hopefully, I can be heard. I believe this should be suitable for audio. Hey, Slayer. Yeah, so I'm kind of just chilling. I know it's later than usual, but who cares? How long is the stream gonna go? Not even sure. I got still a fuck ton of songs again. Well, more like songs, animations, and basically everything. One of them's 14 minutes, and a lot of them are a lot shorter, but we're going to be getting through these. I am going to be putting stuff a little bit faster in pace, so probably less rambling, but knowing me, I'm going to get off topic a hell of a lot anyway, so can't promise anything. Also, I've been just chilling and enjoying Beyblade music for a lot. Reminiscing on the good old days. Oh yeah, by the way, if you saw the media share that I had sent recently, and I think it was here. Yeah, I think I threw it in media share. I came up with two boss fight ideas. They're a neat little combo. I like them. And now here's the information on them. You can't hear me because of the music? Okay. Shit. Okay, hey. No, don't. No use in screaming over that. Can I be heard now? I should be able to be heard now. Okay, cool. Then, yeah. God damn it. I really hate this thing because, like, when I'm really out here doing all this stuff, yelling and screaming, it's like I'm really loud. But then, when if I go back to my normal speaking voice, I'm like way shorter off. But that makes sense because, decibels and all this shit. Because, my decibels. Eh. Anyways, yeah, so now this is my basic. Yeah. You gotta target one while the other one's attacking you at the same time. You're fighting both. The problem is they're much like Han and Ava in that they'll try to jump in front of you and protect the other one. How fast would they be? One of them is using fire and crowd control abilities and having the ability to just get the fuck away from you. Meanwhile, the other one's gonna be in your face trying to fight you and parry and all this other shit. So like you're fighting effectively a long range user and a short range user, but the long range is using fire on the ground and she also has flame step. So if you just run on the same path she's running in, you'll burn. So you have to go around her legs while getting attacked at the same time from the front. So big tanky man in front, and then he's parrying and shit with his little dagger in one hand and his great sword being reverse gripped. Also, I imagine this in like Sekiro style combat, so that you basically have like how Sekiro you're supposed to like do all the parrying and shit. Yeah, the big sword dude. If you try to parry that weapon, it's hurting you just because of the aura that it has. It's like having an electrified sword. So one of them is basically just dodge the hell out of him and don't get hit. Why reverse grip? Because it's cool and it looks stupid. Also because I was drawing it that way and I thought, hey, it looks nice. Because little swords going out pointed and then, but then he could only have one attack with the great sword. Reverse grip with the great sword because he's doing like basically. I imagine that he would run forward with it and then spin, and he would do a lot of like very quick stabs with the left hand stab with the knife, and then his big fucking annoying attack that does tons of damage would be the great sword. So you charge with one of those, like dragging across the ground, just slashing at people. Oh yeah, for the people who have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, let me just show this. These is Klein and Pine. This is Klein. I love him. He has Mountain Dew tears in his eyes. And then this is Pine. Our goat-legged woman, who's a absurd annoyance, because just fire that annoys you and the ability to just bend shit. Like seriously, it is just pain dealing with these two. Uh, so yeah, a lot of very quick stabs with this. Yeah, a lot of quick stabs with the left hand, and then big charged up attacks with the right. As it's like reverse grip type of sword shit. And then this one is just fucking AoE. Well, actually, no, I don't want it to be AoE. I don't want her just shooting shit at you, but I do want her to be like making lines of fire that go out to you. They spread towards you. So you have to keep moving. That way you don't have the ability to just stand still and battle the dude with the sword the entire time. Because then she just becomes, not even that worth it. Problem is, they'll body block for each other. So you gotta know how to cancel your attacks. Otherwise, one of them will just jump in at the last second. And remember, they don't, they can't die unless one of them is at full HP. So it's a long, like, this would be a boss fight that drags itself out the longer that you go into it. So you have to do it with a level of pacing, just knowing, okay, here's how I'm going to do this, here's how I deal with these two. Because if you rush at them both at the same time with a big AoE, they're both going to get hurt. Nothing's going to work, and you're just going to be sitting there like, fuck. Now I have to wait for both of them to regen so that one of them is at full HP again, so it's going to start taking damage. Why would this be hell of annoying? Well, think like this. If they are immortal for that period of time, imagine how bad it is as they just continuously layer on attacks. It'd be basically a battle of stamina, whether your mental strength and stamina is faster than theirs, and they don't tire because they're a fucking CPU. Just do a 180. Why not like 95%, bro? I would quit if I had to do this. What do you mean by 95%? Like you can get them down to 95%, but the last 5% HP you can't break until they're like healed up. Or are you saying that you have that their max HP has to be at 95% again? No, 95% health, you can kill the other. 95% health, empty or full? Full? Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Because the other way around, yeah, you're right. That would basically be like running a perfect run. Like that'd be perfect, like a perfection run. But no, these would be optional bosses. By the way, like these would be optional bosses because otherwise they'd be hell. Like this is the optional boss fight before the main boss. Thank God. No, I'm not forcing people to do this. What would they drop? Oh, they would drop a couple different things. Number one, obviously, is their weapons, right? The big dude's sword is very good because enemies like to try to parry you, so this sword punishes people for trying to parry you against it. Obviously, you'd have to have some skills for great sword usage because you're not fucking reverse gripping a great sword without at least some great sword mastery skills or some shit. And then obviously is her obviously there would be Pine's like what is it? Fucking scythe. Pine's double scythe would be cool as shit. But at the same time, I imagine that she uses it more so for blocking attacks. Like projectiles and shit. She'll spin it around to block projectiles. So one lets you jump forward, the other one is blocking projectiles. And then also there'd be like Pine you'd also have two options. One, their weapons, or two, their skills. Obviously, Pine's fucking fire skill is stupid. Like the fireball in her hand is not just your regular fireball. It's basically just saying, "What is the name of that thing?" I guess the best way to exemplify it is, you know how Whitebeard, not Whitebeard, Blackbeard. You know how Blackbeard can pull you in with his darkness. Think that. but with flames. They're both melee fighters. It's just one keeps at a decent amount of range. Make any combat a Tohei game. Reverse grip great. Toho is the bullet hell people, right? Oh shit, my phone. Okay, yeah. Hey, guess I have to go. Leaves. Oh, see you, Chico. But yeah, these two would be a hella fun combo. Like from my perspective, at least. I like her because goat legs and like hunched over lady with like long. I obviously couldn't do her hair justice at all, but like she has a cool idea. She needs some color changes, but she was made faster, and I put a lot less effort into her design than his because you can just tell by the way I did the fucking magic on the sword. This shit looks cool. Um, I like him. I imagine that he would have. What would be their big moves? How much HP would they have? They would both have the same exact amount of HP, but it would be lower than what your average boss fight is. So they'd both be equal to 1/8, like health, like one big health bar. Yeah, no, I'm not giving them the full HP of both of like regular bosses. No, they're a duo. They're supposed to be like a mini boss, annoying shit that you can get unique skills for, a unique skill and or weapon, depending. Now, as to what skill you would be getting with this dude, hmm, I think the obvious one would be something where he just stabs the ground, or another one where he just starts pulsing fucking magic off of his weapons for extra damage. But those seem basic. What's a unique skill that I can give that would be absurd? Throw the sword at the ground, causing stuff to go to the sword like a black hole. Okay, nice job, Chico. Hmm. So yeah, these like Klein and Pine, a fucking menace duo. I think the real pain of Pine is just that they're literally every step that they take leaves a trail of fire. So they'll basically run around you and leave circles of fire, which will dissipate, but it means you're stuck for a period of time without just taking damage. It's not going to be crazy damage at all, but it's going to be the ability to just tick you down. I would make it so that their attacks are hella telegraphed. Is the goat lady going to be the fast one? Hey, evil crucifix. I'm talking about the possibility of what these like fighters would have done. Basically, evil crucifix. I've come up with pretty much movement styles and boss fight situations for the two of these. Our reverse gripping greatsword user with a dagger, um, Klein, and then we have Pine, who is our double scythe using fire lady of goat leg. I imagine that these two would be very telegraphed attacks. The only real problem here is just as I stated, they don't die for a good bit. Like they genuinely will be a pain if you decide to go after them. Oh, and if you're wondering, does he have any tricks for once one of them dies? You know, like a phase 2 of the boss fight? Yes. I imagine that if Klein dies first and Pine's the only one left, Pine is immediately just gonna start spinning this fucking scythe, and I don't know what the name of it is. It's the game about demons. Is it Diablo? I think it's Diablo. You know those like times when there's like a big explosion and there's a ring of fire in that game, and you gotta move out the way and shit. I think it's Diablo. Anyways, Diablo explosion fire shit. Doom? Yeah, Doom's also another example. Yeah, Doom. Doom. Yeah, so Doom style just fucking starts making waves of fire in the boss arena. I don't want them really throwing their weapons, honestly, just because it seems weird. Like I imagine that she's doing hops and shit. Ooh, nope, that's mean. That's very mean. I was thinking about what would happen if I gave them combo moves, but I think that would be painful. They leap into the sky and because they go then throw. That would be cool. Ooh, yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Don't let them combo. Yeah. No, my immediate thought was just going to be if, like, you know how I said that Klein could drag his sword on the ground and he would, like, slash upwards with it? I'm imagining that if he gets you in the air and then you said he jumps up, that she then throws it at you while you're in the air for combos. Just midair juggling combos forever. Um, that would be a cool combo. No, I don't think that'd even be a cool combo. I think that'd be like a finisher, sort of like how Melania will sometimes skewer you on the sword. Like that. That would be a cool ass finisher though. Fire and ice mix. If you're one shot, then yeah. These these are not ice. This is definitely fire, but this is like just straight force damage, effectively. Mm. I think there's so much shit that like I can do with this one. But Klein seems so simple that I can just make a big beater fighter. As for what his ultimate would be, it would definitely just be like kind of a stab the ground and then teleport and then immediately does like a big ass fucking attack. The problem is there's going to be variations where sometimes he'll come at you from the right and sometimes he'll come at you from the left. Like he'll basically have like super fast and you have a split second to make your choice. It's hella telegraphed and you just got to make your right choice. You're like, shit, shit, shit. Zoom. So does he usually stab his dagger or his greatsword in the ground? He stabs the big greatsword in the ground, and then the dagger is like his main weapon for just like short light attacks. And then the greatsword is just this big ass fucking thing that he uses to assault and violently attack you. Like he parries with the fucking dagger, but assaults you with the greatsword. Let us stab the dagger in the ground. Then he starts running while holding onto the dagger, becoming a Beyblade. So, you know what? I'm now picturing what their actual true combo potential would be. If the big greatsword lets him teleport, and she can use her fire, the combo moves would be him throwing the dagger. She catches it, and they just start swapping positions, Minato style. It'd be hell. It would just be hell. Oh fucking god. It's just fake. Like here's the thing, right? She would have two moves for when she's like fighting you. She'll either jump in with the goat legs or jump out, and then he'll come in with these big like choreographed slice attacks. Don't care how strong their load is, I'd quit. No, 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 no. Slayer, 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 Slayer. I would say that most of these skills. Ooh, I just thought about a great way to make this a good mechanic for a fight. So they don't get to use all of these different move sets every time at the beginning of the fight. They only get these extra moves after like one of them dies. And the combo moves are super low damage. It's just that they go in really fast. Like low ass damage, but they're fucking fast and they're just like help me. Or they're decent damage, but they only activate if you hit them while they're still like if the mechanic triggers. What is it? What? How did I say it? Basically, the idea right now in my mind is this: if they are already going to die, and you make it so that they have to use that can't die effect, that's when a new move gets added onto your moveset. So it punishes you for being stupid. That makes more sense in my mind. I know it's hard to articulate because I am a person with a tongue that refuses to work. Anyways, my idea right now is just like, if you are stupid and you just keep attacking them anyways, hello local, I'm going over the boss fight mechanics for these two. If you continue to attack them, even though they're not dying, that's how I feel that the more abilities they should have. So it just punishes stupid people for doing it. It also means that if you made like YouTube videos, you would do that purposely, and you just be like, I fought them at their maximum power. Klein and Pine were nothing compared to me. But no, I made this on Cass's stream. This was super fucking cool. For reference, um, Cassifel is a lovely fucking creator, and this is like everyone all together. Oh no! It's perfectly fine if you're not active. But yeah, this is how do I say this? Everybody's work. Yeah, it's super fucking cool. And then here's where I decide to make my shit in the little corner. And yeah, this boss fight would be fucking painful, but I love it. It's such a beautiful idea. A new world is coming to tabs. Did they announce when the new update's coming? If they did, I'll be on tabs when the new update drops. When Neon drops, don't even ask the question, will you be playing tabs? I will be playing it. When Neon drops, if it ever does. Before that, though, that will be completely up to me. Oh yeah, I do have stuff to react to. Probably should get to that soon. No, update for your factions? Okay. Uh, but yeah. Man with stabs and big sword. Combine this with our lovely Lady of fucking Pain. It's gonna be late 2023, early 2024. Well, Slayer, that's your one confirmed day of me playing tabs. Otherwise, y'all are gonna have to catch me whenever the hell I decide to play it, which may just be whenever the fuck I feel like it, or for like 30 minutes at a time. Yep. I think we've got done enough. But no, there is at least this. We have a theme song. I feel like we can just borrow Damien's theme because it's already fucking good as hell. Yeah. Now, where would you fight them? We need to think. What's the boss fight arena gonna have? Will there be arena things that can help you, or arena things that punish you? Because I feel like they punish you enough. Arena things that help you would be nice. Hi, CJ. Um, wait, what? Is there poetry? Did someone redeem poetry? No? Okay. For reference, CJ, I have the poetry tag because I don't want to say a writer because I haven't wrote anything for a while, but I do a little bit of poetry myself occasionally. But yeah, I was contemplating and creating an idea for a boss fight with pixel art characters that I made for the first time. Slight burn on untabbed again. Aw. Hey, local, what other games do you enjoy doing? Wait, I just thought about an even better idea. What if I put these people in Yomi Hustle? Yeah, someone actually came to the poetry tag, which is crazy, I know. Hey, CJ, you are the first person to ever come here due to the poetry tag. Congratulations. I've been staring at my stats for so long. You are legitimately the first ever. But no, imagine if these were in Yomi Hustle. Because one skill is obviously the spin, so it just stabs and slashes everywhere, so it's circular attack. And then we have the fire, which is something that they would either throw or pull you into. The flaming leg thing is just a passive, which is so annoying. Then this one is just all about quick stabs and crazy ground. Like, whenever they're touching the ground, they're on their Keyword Mass Tab is one of the few games I can play. However, I'm working on getting one. I'm gonna say this right now, local, get a wireless mouse or a wired mouse. It is worth it. If you have a laptop, you should be able to plug that in there, right? Like, does your laptop not come with a keyboard? If so, that's not a laptop. That's a tablet. That's a very, very fancy name for a tablet. They call it a laptop if it doesn't have a keyboard. Anyways, let's get on to the reaction videos because probably should have done that a while ago. In the beginning, we're gonna watch this. I like wired mouse better. Okay, fair enough. Oh, it's the side again. Hey, so cannot the audio be heard? Because I don't want it to be like yesterday, where my audio wasn't heard for a third of the videos, so I had to delete them. And yes, but it's a really shitty keyboard where the keys are too close in a very terrible way. Ew. Yes, it is a tape, right? Huh, yeah. When I did have my old ones, I liked Dead by Daylight, Ravenfield, Prison Architect, and a few others. Nice. Nightmares, start again. Your boss, my divine, you're hard again. I, my heart, hard again. Oh yeah, by the way, I'll let y'all choose. Do y'all want me to go with the literary stuff first, or are we going to rate people's fashion first? They're the two longest videos, and I'm doing them first. Do I still have anything in Pokemon Community Game? I give up. You're the again. I feel my fire. It's in the heart again. Thanks for him. Lord is. Heart is in. Call the heart again. Wanna be up. Hard again. I saw your head too far. The heart again. Then once again, the heart again. Okay. Well, the choice has been made for us. We have more Tail Foundry. Yeah, Tail Foundry. They're actually really